guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and as you can see here, I've decided to bring Patrick Stewart's evil twin, Mannfred Von Carstein, to lead my army of the undead against the dwarves. Once again, I'm against Strigid. He's a good friend of mine, and he's playing as the dwarves over there. So, because I'm against dwarves, I decided to bring nothing but Graveguard with great weapons for that insane armor piercing. And you know what? I don't care about ranged units. I'm just going to run in there. I don't need shields. Shields are for peasants. And also, I brought two puppies with me. Two big Vargulfs. Aren't they cute? In a way. Also, I've got a Necromancer as well. So, you know, he's on a corpse cart. He's got some passive buffs. And he can, you know, drop more raised dead. So, zombies everywhere. And yeah, that's about it, really. So let's see what Strigid brought. I'm going to speed things up. So as you can see here, he's got a gyro bomber. They're really good fun. He's also got a front line of dwarf warriors. Also, the warriors of Dragonfire Pass. That fire damage is great against the against the undead. A lot of things that I could bring, you know, would be vulnerable to fire, including the Vargulfs, in fact. So I need to keep them away from him. Also, more dwarf warriors. One unit of Longbeards in here. He's also got some rangers with a lot of chevrons. Blimey. He's also got some slayers there. And he's got some iron drakes and some more crazy chevroned rangers. Yeah, so he's got iron drakes, and he's got the iron drakes with trollhammer torpedoes. So got a lot of anti-large and fire and things. It's good fun. Also, he's got the Runelord, and he's got the Rune Smith. So pretty fancy. So here, when this bomber comes in, I decide to spread out my line of Graveguard as long as they can possibly go. And then I regroup them, and you'll see I keep trying to move them in, and it keeps messing up completely. I don't know what's happened. It seems since the latest patch, grouping units, they seem to get some really funny ideas as to what you're trying to tell them to do. Which I'm not really sure how to explain. I'm not really sure what the problem is. It just seems to not work so well anymore. It's a bit odd. So you'll see they'll end up trying to run off in all kinds of weird directions. It's very strange. Especially because I got all of these guys in a group. I left the Vargulfs, that's why they're running ahead now. I left the Vargulfs in their own group. I left the Necromancer and Mannfred in his own group. But yeah, these guys will still just, you know, it's just one line, right? Just a line and going attack. You'd think they'd all just run forward. No, they go off in weird directions. It's a massive pain. Look at this. See, look. Why are they running over there? It makes no sense. So, it's very annoying. It's only my Vargulfs are getting shot at, so I do pull them out at some point. But I'm having so much trouble with these groups. So I do end up actually just moving them, just dragging them in front. And having them do that, because frankly, they're not listening anymore. It's really annoying. So anyway, my Vargulf's taking a little bit of damage from the Rangers, but nothing I can't handle. They got regeneration, so they'll be fine in no time. So now though, Manny's taking some damage from, you know, bloody machine guns and Rangers. I mean, come on now. So, and you can see the Trollhammer torpedoes hit the Graveguard fairly hard. So, yep, bit of damage there. Not ideal. But anyway, so here I will be getting some zombie spam to pin these two units down. So that's a lot of units I've pinned down nice and quickly. I send my Vargulf straight in to go for the Trollhammer torpedoes. Because, well, why not? So I charge these guys in. These guys I forgot to move in straight away, so I'm charging these in now. Not grouped, because they don't listen to that anymore. It's really annoying. Don't know what's up with that, but still. So here you can see he's trying to move his Iron Drakes over here to deal with my Vargulf, so I charge him, and I charge my other Vargulf from these Rangers into here. And you'll see I will put some zombies on these guys in a second. You can see my Necromancer moving into place. So I'm hopping back and forth. My front line, you know, it's trading fairly well. Fairly even, but I haven't used any invocations in the heck yet. So, yeah, so that's fine. Also, one thing is, with Mannfred Von Carstein in combat here, he's not really taking any damage from these Dwarf Warriors, so he can fight in there pretty much forever. So I'm quite happy for him to sit there and fight, because when he's in combat, he puts the Winds of Magic up. It replenishes faster when he's in combat. So I've just got crazy Winds of Magic. So he's a Fate of Boona on these guys. Try and punch through the middle, and they're quite dangerous, you know, and I don't want them chasing my Vargulfs. You might notice as well, he threw Slayers at me. There we go. So he had Slayers run from these trees, chase my Vargulfs, and I just ran my Vargulfs through my own lines, and now the Slayers are caught up fighting Graveguard. So, and now my Vargulfs are way over here. I love how quick they are, and how they can just run through lines. because it means, you know, against something like the dwarfs, you can just use your own lines to just keep yourself safe pretty much forever. So Manny is taking some damage from the Iron Drakes, which is very annoying. I'd rather, you know, not have to worry about that. I mean, look at this. This is oof. So get some zombies on him. So yeah, this gyro bomber's been having a great time, just running across the line, dropping bombs. You can see a few of my, you know, units are looking a bit weak at the moment. Over here, though, things are going quite well. In the middle, you know, iffy. I mean, they're about to run out of Slayers, which is perfect, because, yeah, my Vargolfs can basically finish it from here. So that's fine. So yeah, now his front line is starting to break in places. Obviously, there's a lot of fear from all the zombies, and, you know, I'm pretty sure these guys are terrifying, right, the Vargolfs? I mean, surely they must be. Yes, they are. I mean, they'd have to be. I mean, look at them. So, yeah, you can see a lot of holes starting to form in his lines, and my Necromancer still totally fine, so I'm just using the odd invocation to heck to keep these guys in the fight. But honestly, they're just here to pin most of his forces in place. Now, though, the Iron Drakes are surrounded by zombies and Graveguard, so that's great for me. The Iron Drakes and Trollhammer torpedoes, though, they just stood there, and you can see they are firing over, trying to hit my my Vargolfs. It seems to be aiming for my zombies more, which seems a bit odd. So Strigged was telling me he spent the entire time basically just microing his gyro bomber and having fun with that. That he didn't realise I was destroying everything. So yeah, it's quite amusing. But it's always fun to bring new toys, right? I mean, that's what this game is for. There's always new toys to play with. So very fun. So as you can see now, I've just got my Vargolfs going after the Runelord. I could have gone for him sooner, but yeah, I didn't really see the point. I'm quite happy for, you know, my Graveguard is still winning the fight despite the random ruins on them occasionally. So I was quite happy for them to take the damage from that, and I can always heal through it. Nothing's anywhere near its healing cap, so actually they're getting a bit close. But still, you know, I was kind of cool with that. But anyway, I'm going after his Runelord the big way now. So I've got Manny in here with the 2 Vargolfs. I mean, that's a heck of a bodyguard, right? I mean, you know, you'd feel pretty safe having 2 Vargolfs, you know, covering you. So yeah, things aren't going so well for this Runelord. So that's a pity. This is definitely going in the book. And amazingly, army losses here, just from that, you know, Lord running away. Everyone else gave up, even the Runesmith, which I find incredible. Because Runesmiths will stay and fight for a long time usually. So it's pretty fun. So as you can see, didn't take a huge amount of, you know, models, half health on a few, but, you know, I kept them in the fight comfortably. You know, when they were getting a bit low, invocation to heck, on, you know, on a single one, and they'd carry on fighting for a while. Just that war of attrition. Yeah, it went great for me, the war of attrition, frankly. And he didn't really have an answer to, you know, to my heroes or anything. He had some things that could have attacked the Vargolfs, you know, the Trollhammer torpedoes and things, but I was just throwing zombies at them so much. And I think it was as soon as he threw his Slayers into the front line, that lost it for him. Because his Slayers should have been just standing, you know, in a clump around these two. These two should have just been shooting at Vargolfs, taking them down. And if the Vargolfs went around, take out the Necromancer. You know, if the Necromancer and that's not around, just go for whatever's vital, right? Go for the big units with these two. And, you know, try and keep the Rangers out of trouble. He could have moved them way back. They've got excellent range, and they can outrun the zombies. So he should have just run away from the zombies. The zombies would chase him. They could turn around, fire at, you know, anything here quite comfortably. And the Slayers could just run around the back line, killing zombies all day. And then, you know, what I would have probably done there is I probably would have had to either try and punch through with Graveguard or send my Vargolfs or something to shut these guys down. And, of course, the Slayers would have a field day fighting the Vargolfs. So that would have made it really difficult. So yeah, I think he could have swung it. But, of course, he spent the entire time playing with his gyro bomber, and I don't blame him. They are so fun to use. So, you know, there were options, but this is a pretty great army for killing dwarfs, to be honest. And having Manny on foot, it means he's, you know, he's not a very big target. So you can just, like, run him in, let him fight, just sort of, you know, just whatever looked a bit weak in the front line. So for me, it's Dwarf Warriors. So I just threw him in to fight Dwarf Warriors. Didn't get a lot of kills, doesn't matter. He just got loads of Winds of Magic for it, and so it meant that I was constantly being able to put, you know, Invocation to Heck and Raise Dead down. Also used the odd Fate of Boona. Like, you know, I had so many Winds of Magic. Every time I looked in this bottom corner, you know, at my gauge, it was at 30 Winds of Magic. It just seemed it wouldn't go down. It is crazy how much, you know, how many spells Mannfred can get out. It is really fantastic. I absolutely love using him. But of course, if, you know, if it wasn't, you know, Runesmiths and things, if it was like Grombrindle and a Thane, then, yeah, he would have spent the entire time running away, I think. So, actually, Ungrim would have done well in here as well, I think. Because, you know, Ungrim could have got on the Vargolfs nice and well, really chopped him down a bit, so that would have been good. Anyway, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. You know, it was a bit one-sided, honestly. But, you know, we got to see a lot of different units in action, so it was good fun. So, guys, if you did enjoy this, then please do comment, like, and subscribe. It all helps out the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.